Are you spending that much on perfume or are you duping it like me? That is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. This might actually be one that could sell out because it might be a little bit hard for me to get my hands on. So I realized the holidays are right around the corner, and while I've made a gift giving guide for this year, I felt like there were some products that I could add to that because I've been seeing a lot of like gatekeeping beauty products on my For You page on TikTok, meaning like, you know, cool girls don't gatekeep. Well, I don't consider myself a cool girl. I consider myself a girl who has a lot of great beauty recommendations. So I wanted to jump on here and give you guys some of these beauty recommendations, especially if you guys are still hunting for some products to pick up as gifts for friends or family, or whether you're looking to pick up something for yourself. I feel like these were things that I could add or just really talk about because I am obsessed with these products. Some of them I feel like don't get talked about enough, and some of them I have seen, but I just want to talk about them a little bit more. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing that I am not going to gatekeep from you guys is not only the partner of this video, it's a brand that I have been familiar with and a fan of for quite some time, and they have this really awesome holiday set which I'm so excited to share with you guys because it has some of my all-time favorite things in it, and that is FOREO. This is their Skin Supremes Bare Mini and UFO Mini 2 set, and I got so excited when they sent this to me in the mail because I was like, they literally put some of like my favorite things into one package. So whether you're gonna gift this for friends or family or just like buy one of these for yourself, I think this is a really good gift idea or just like a good treat. This is so much more affordable than buying like all of these separately. So in this we have the Bare Mini, we have the UFO Mini 2, we also have the Serum, and then we have the Glow Addict, which are the UFO activated masks. So this goes along with the UFO here. So I actually have my personal UFO here. This is like 3 or 4 years old at this point, and this is something that I use. I've raved about this on my channel, and I get the updated version. And then we also get the Bare Mini, which I have talked about the Bare from FOREO in a full video. I'm gonna go ahead and link all my FOREO videos down in the description box below if you guys want more information or just me using them in different settings. That is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. So just to compare these sizes, so if you're not familiar with what a microcurrent device is, what it essentially does is it emits very, very low voltage microcurrents, and it helps refine and lift and contour the skin. When you use a microcurrent, the skin cells actually break down and they come back a bit stronger. It's very similar to the concept of working out, except you're doing that to your face. I will show you guys a demo of me using this device, but this does have an immediate effect on the skin. You'll see that my skin is gonna look a lot more tight and lifted, and it feels like a bit more like activated. It's kind of a hard thing to describe. Your face overall is just gonna have a very contoured look. Now over time, it's gonna help tighten the skin and give you youthful looking skin. And so this is something that you can incorporate into your skincare routine on a day-to-day basis. It's non-painful. I know I get that question a lot. In fact, you shouldn't even really feel the currents going through the skin. This actually has an anti-shock system within it, so it actually will adjust to your skin depending on what your skin can tolerate. This is also 100% waterproof. It features FOREO's patented T-sonic pulsations, and it also connects with their app, which has guided routines using this device, as well as a lot of the other FOREO ecosystem. So yeah, I didn't want to gatekeep that from you guys in case you were looking for a gift for yourself or for someone else, and it is such a high value set for an affordable price. I want to make sure you guys knew about that. So I'm going to definitely link that down below so you guys can check that out if you want to pick that up. So the next item that I'm not going to gatekeep is this brow gel. This is from Unleashia, and this is the Shaper Pomade Eyebrow Fixer. I have it in clear, and this is by far one of the best eyebrow fixers I have used. It goes on clear like the name implies, but I also love that it doesn't leave like crusty or gunk in your eyebrows. If you over apply it, it goes on really nice and smooth. It has a good wear to it. It holds the eyebrows in place. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but I have very thin eyebrow hairs, and so getting them to stay up is very difficult. And I find that this actually does the job. And if you're looking for an eyebrow gel for yourself or maybe for someone else, this is a really great one to try. So these eyeliners from Clio are absolutely amazing. I actually just got these and I'm extremely impressed by them. In fact, these are called the Extreme Gelpresso Pencil Liners. And normally I'm not really into eyeliners like this that are like the crayon or pencil format. I really like my pen liners, but these, I have to say, take the cake for me. I really like this because these are long lasting, they're smudgeable, but once they set, they set. I like that they're opaque, and I have to say I really, really like this color. I'm actually wearing it on my eyes today. It's in gray brown, and I feel like it is the ultimate smoke out, kind of like that pulled cat eye effect eyeliner. It does a really good job of lifting the eye and kind of creating that up effect without looking like a harsh eyeliner. Because of the shade, it's a bit more wearable for every day, and I just think that these are excellent if you have a friend or family who's looking for some long-lasting, non-transfer, easy to work with liners. These are so good. Don't want to gatekeep from you guys, so I would definitely recommend those. I guess I'll just keep going with makeup products since I'm talking about makeup products, but the next one I haven't heard a ton of people talk about, and I love these. I think these are so good, and I'm also a big fan of this brand, and these are from WAKEMAKE. These are their soft fixing stick shadows. I have them in different formulas, so I have the one in Champagne Beige, which is their more shimmery format, and then I have these two which are matte in Taupe Brown and Sand Brown. These are super long lasting. They come in beautiful colors. The shimmers are super shimmery without being too chunky on the eyelid. I love that the mattes have some workability time, so they don't just set down right away. You can blend them out a little bit, and then once they set, again, kind of similar to the eyeliners that I talked about previously, they set. WAKEMAKE, I feel like, makes really great colored cosmetics, and so I like that I see a little bit more of like my Western taste in Korean beauty brands. And I remember when I first started going to Korea and seeing these in like Olive Young, I saw these in like what used to be Love, Health, and Beauty, and I was obsessed with them then. I'm obsessed with them now. They've got great eyeliners, mascaras, concealer I love. So these are a new addition for me, and I just think that these are magnificent. So these are a newer release and very new to me. I actually started using these a couple weeks ago, and these are from the brand Laka. These are the Fruity Glam tints, and I have it in 3 different shades, which I think that these are pretty, but I have a favorite, which is 103 Humming. It is the lip color I am wearing now. I've been wearing this lip color in like all of my videos recently because it has been the only thing really I've been wearing on my lips. I think that these are such a comfortable wear. They do stay a little glossy on the lips so they don't completely dry down, but I do find that they're long lasting in the sense of when they do wear off, they leave a teeny tiny bit of color, but not like a crazy amount of color, and they wear really nicely, which I really appreciate when it comes to tint, because no one wants a patchy lip once your tint wears off. Even though that they do have a little bit of creaminess to them, I don't find that they like get on my teeth. It is really, really nice. I, like I said, have just been wearing these exclusively for the past couple of weeks, specifically Humming. So these are amazing. Don't want to gatekeep on you guys, and I think that these are worth checking out. So this next product is actually a Japanese beauty product. It's from Shiseido, and this is the Integrate Gracy concealer. This actually has an SPF of 26 PA double plus, and I have it in the shade 0240, which is natural beige. I don't normally use stick concealers like this, but this is so nice, especially on my dry skin. I have been having a problem with creasing and my concealer, especially around my eyes, just looking dry. It's also because I have eczema, so you know, that's always an uphill battle for me, and it's around my eyes. And so finding something that doesn't emphasize that or dry my skin out is really important. And I like this because it keeps a little bit of the creaminess to it, but it's not overly creamy where it's like transferring everywhere. And I also really appreciate that it's a little bit more lightweight for being a creamy concealer, but still buildable at the same time. So I can put like a little layer of this and just blend it in with my finger, which is my preferred method. And I find it gives a really natural look. In fact, I've been using this essentially as like, I wouldn't say foundation, but like under my eyes, around my nose, on my chin and my forehead, and I'm good to go once I blend that out. So I haven't even really been wearing a ton of foundation because I've been using this. I feel like it competes with a lot of high-end products that I've tried. So if you're looking for a good concealer, you're looking to gift it, or you're just looking in general to buy something nice, this one is a really nice option. And I know I keep saying it, but I just, you know, to go back to the whole point of this video, I don't want to gatekeep on you guys, because this is one of those products I was thinking about that I was like, this might actually be one that could sell out, because it might be a little bit hard for me to get my hands on. Moving moving on, this was actually a product I had to wait to be restocked because I saw it on TikTok and I didn't actually get my hands on it when I talked about it in my last gift giving guide, but I finally got my hands on it and now I'm obsessed. And I get why people would potentially gatekeep it, but I'm not going to. But this does sell out, so if you're interested in picking it up, if it's in stock, you absolutely have to pick it up. It's like $12 to $14. I've seen it, it's on Amazon. And what this is a Baccarat Rouge 540 dupe. It's a perfume oil, and I'd never smelled Baccarat 540 before this, and I'm like, oh. It's so good, and I've actually smelled this on some of my friends, and I'm like, are you spending that much on perfume, or are you duping it like me? I love this so much. I will put this on like when I come out of the shower. If I walk by it, I put it on. It has a little bit of like a sweet, it's like a mature sweet smell. So if you're into like a little bit of a sweeter scent, I find this is just, oh, it's so good. Highly, highly, highly recommend. From PURITO, this is the Oat-In Calming Gel Cream. I don't know if I had super high expectations for this. Honestly, if it says sensitive skin, I'm probably gonna try it because I have such sensitive skin. And I think what drew me to this was the oat initially, because oat's really good for eczema prone skin. Now here's why I didn't have super high expectations for this, is because it says gel cream, and I typically need more moisture than most gels can offer. There are some formulas that I really like that I feel like do a good job, but for the most part, I usually stick to like heavy, heavy creams on my skin. This is actually very, very nice and moisturizing. So I'm very impressed with its moisturizing abilities. This also has panthenol in it, so it's gonna also be soothing in that regard. And I just really appreciate that there's no fragrances, there's no essential oils in this, there's no alcohol in this. So if you have sensitive skin and you're looking for a good moisturizer, this one definitely has been the one I've been using recently. I've even just been putting this straight on my eye area, and it's been working really nicely to calm down my skin and keep it from getting chapped. It's been pretty cold where I live, so I really, really like this. This is like really good. Another product I've been enjoying is from Real Barrier. This is the Extreme Essence Toner, and I've seen this online a bit, so I don't really know if this is gatekeeping or not, or what this would be considered, but I finally tried this out, and I've basically been like, what's it called? The 7 skin method with this, but instead I'll do like 2 or 3 layers at the beginning of my skincare routine. And again, I put it right on my eyelids and like under my eyes, and I find that like that first hit of moisture from this has been really helping my skin. It's been non-irritating, it's fragrance free, and the consistency of this is enough where I feel like it's almost like applying on a serum toner. So this, I've essentially been using this as like my toner and my serum as soon as I've come out of the shower and like cleansed my skin. So I really, really like this and definitely recommend it if you have dry skin or if you have sensitive skin. Last but not least, this is from Wishtrend. This is the Quad Active Boosting Essence. This has been out for quite some time, I believe, and I finally tried it. What sold me on this was it has black tea in it, and I love that it has that antioxidant factor to it. Propolis extract is also really good for soothing irritated skin. And then we also have this as the fermented honey, which is something that I have not used a lot in my skincare routine. So I decided to pick it up and give it a go. Again, I like this because it's fragrance free, it's good for sensitive skin types. If you're not, you know, sensitive to propolis in it, because some people are, or honey in general. As the name implies, I use this as a boosting step. Since I've been using this toner, I have been just using this basically in the morning exclusively. Essences are something that is just so easy to add into your skincare routine, because do you even really, you know, feel it sitting on the skin? No, but do you see the difference? Yes. Alright guys, so those are the products that I did not want to gatekeep from you guys, that I wanted to recommend to you guys and let you know what's up. If you weren't aware that these are out there on the market, I did not want to gatekeep them from you guys, and I'm also gonna go ahead and link them down in the description box below if you guys want to pick them up, either for yourself, because I don't judge, or if you want to pick them up for other people. Maybe you want to make a little kit and pick out a couple products from this and gift it to someone you really love. That would be a great gift. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, but as always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!